Welcome to the summit. The war for Elysium peak continues. Conqueror's blade sees an echo. The storm is coming. Can you feel it? The borderlands awaits. Let the siege begin. I'm sitting high on the peak, watching the valley below. Boyang's moving in fast, but we're taking it slow. The borderlands are breathing, yeah, I feel the vibration. A whole lot of posturing, a whole lot of frustration. I got the banner in the wind, purple smoke in the air. The smell of iron and pine, yeah, it's everywhere. I'm the architect of the silence, the master of the flow. I don't need to bark loud to let the kingdom know. From the dust to the east to the gates of the center. Only the legends and the ghosts are allowed to enter. So pour a glass of the vintage, let the violence play. Elysium's on top and we're here to stay. It's the echo of the storm, hear it bounce off the stone. 1,000 years of battle just to claim a hollow throne. From the east to the west, where the sound of the flood, the resonance of iron and the rhythm of the blood. Can you hear it? Is it near yet? The echo is the only thing that's left when we're gone. Now wait, I'm the peak of the peak, I'm the streak of the street. I'm the reason that the knees of the weak are starting to creak. Coast areas flooding the border, they're bringing the mortar. I'm bringing the slaughter, I'm turning the order to water. You're hearing the echo, I'm technical, mechanical. So in the panic, I'm manic, I'm landing the cannonball. I'm the ghost in the rampart, a spark in the dark. I'm leaving the mark on the park where the vultures embark. Look at the map, look at the gap. I'm closing the trap with a snap and a slap on the lap. Elysium peak is the house of the kings. I'm the Lord of the Rings and the songs that the choir sings. I'm the resonance, the precedence. I'm kicking the residents out of their settlements. Did you hear that? Or was it just a wind? Mayan brings the fire. Austeria brings the cold. But on Elysium peak, we only take the gold. So the borderlands are open, the flood has begun. There's nowhere to hide from the heat of the sun. Phase 2 is the resonance, the peak of the wave. An echo with the heroes that they couldn't even save. Season echo was the name, but the war is the truth. With the gray hair, wisdom and the fire of the youth. With the sound of the iron when it hits the shield. The last thing you hear on the battlefield. Elysium peak. Season echo. This is your war report.
What's up? I hope you like that. I hope you liked it. This was phase 2. I'm trying to do one for each phase of the season. So you saw the first one if you tuned in the first 2 episodes. It is now battle number 3, April 7th, the day before my birthday. So thank you guys for joining me for the prelude to my birthday. It's been a fantastic evening so far. Really appreciate you guys all coming out. In any case, I do hope that you had some fun tonight because it was a whole lot of action. Borderlands opened up. All these houses flooded over there. We had Tides of War flood over to Mao Yang. Kicked our butt up and down 6 ways to Sunday. That was entertaining. We had some good plays, but overall, it was a tough fight for sure. First up, we're going to talk about the key terms. Prestige is the value of land that we own. Acclaim is the total amount of prestige that you earn across the course of the season. Renown is the change in your property value, whether it goes up or down when you take possession. And Triumph is the end of season prize money that you're all fighting for. Looking at our upcoming events, we have 3 wars left in Phase 2. We are still in the purple lock season. You do have your armor bonuses and none of your crafted bonuses. We now have Astoria, Maoying, and the Borderlands open. You are looking at some House Rank 5s come this Saturday. That's April 11th, 2026. And then you're going to see House Rank 6 on April 18th, 2026. All right, looking at our war summary tonight. We had... Oh, the Borderlands is broken. Darn. All right. 52 total warring factions, 15 alliances, 102 fiefs, 70 fief changes, and 26,630 regional prestige. Looking at Astoria, there's 8,650 with 27 fiefs available. Not Like Us owns 46%, Cohorts with 20%, Animal Kingdom with 18%, Tides of War with 3%, and Deliverance with 2%. As for Maoyang, you had 5,500 prestige with 29 fiefs available. Tides of War has 30%, Hibernia with 18%, Eclipse of Empires with 11%, and the High Council with 11%, then Conqueror with 8%. Now, let's see if I can trick this thing out. Nope, still not big enough. It's still going to collapse. All right. I tried. Let me maybe double the height. And then scroll up. When there's a will, there's a way. Borderlands, 12,480 regional prestige with 46 fiefs available. New World Order with 41%. Buffalo Wild Wings with 11%. No Evil with 11%. Cohorts with 11%. And Deliverance with 8%. And I will fix this for the next war report. Alright, first up we're going to take a look at Astoria. There you go. Yeah, 59% free houses versus 41% Legion. There's 8,650 regional prosperity with 6 towns, 21 villages, and it is a prosperity tier of 2. Looking at our top 5 seasonal landowners, right now Disciples has 4,050, Warriors with 3,400, second place, and then third place is Imperial Guard with 2,650, Unfamous with fourth place with 2,550, and then Undaunted Spartans taking up fifth with 1,650. There are no renowned builders. Top prestigious stronghold right now is Steinklipp at rank 6. Top flourishing village is Bergdorf at rank 4. Looking at the war map tonight, you have Not Like Us with 4,000 points in that green color. Cohorts down there in the south and the east and the north. They pretty much are everywhere. 1,700. Animal Kingdom in that northwest with 1,600. Independence at Grunfeld with 900. Tides of War over there at Kranz and Weisenhugel. They have 300. And then Deliverance over there at Hochweg with 150. As for fief changes, the Austrian Legion gains 6. Undaunted Spartans with 3. Latium with 2. Death Guard with 1. Imperial Guard with 1. Retro with 1, and Warriors with 1. As for houses, you have the Warriors being a Baron with Imperial Guard and Undaunted Spartans. Then Stewards are Unfamous, Disciples, Latium, Undying Wolves, Death Guard, and Retro. Looking for the race for that capital right now, Not Like Us is the only one qualified. Next up, we're looking at Maoyang. This is a zone in the far east. 93% free houses versus 7% Legion ownership with 5,500 regional prosperity. There are 2 towns, 27 villages in play with a prosperity tier of 1. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Vanguard with 1,350, Black Templars 1,200, Soda's Tavern 1,200, Warforged with 1,050, and Goshkia with 1,000. Looking at top renowned builders, Goshkia leads the pack with 200, Order of Valor with 100, and Goshki Dub with 100. Then here in fourth with 50. Most prestigious stronghold is Tsiba, Geta, Kongshi, Koman, and Mumbai, all of which are ranked 4. Top flourishing villages are Baizing, Lumna, Binbao, and Zansheng, all of which are ranked 3. Looking at the map, you can see Tides of War came in and took over Kashgar and Hexi pretty quickly, 1,650. They did that in the last 30 minutes of the war. Hibernia, over there at Baizing, Binbao, Lunma, and Zansheng, just chilling in the middle with 1,000. High Council, taking up that Southlands. They have 600. Eclipse of the Empires over in the southeast with 600. Independence over there in the west with 600. Gur in the northeast with 450. Cohorts chilling at Old Centaur and Kirin with 300. New World Order over at Uzu, 150. And then Fury chilling at New Centaur with 150. Looking at the changes tonight, you see Forbidden City with 4, Brazil with 2, Homegrown with 2, Mao Yang with 2, Soda's Tavern with 2, Lawless with 1, Warforged with 2, Shadow Army with 1. Looking at the houses of the region, you have the regional barons including Warforged of Tides of War. Regional stewards include Soda's Tavern, Forbidden City, Gashkia, Barbarians. Homegrown, Brazil, I Kingdom, Order of Valor, Gashki Dub, Vanguard, the Shadow Army, Lawless, and Dauntless. As for the race for the capital, there is nobody in the race yet. I suspect Tides of War would be there soon. And I think Homegrown's alliance will probably get there pretty quick. 85% free houses versus 15% Legion. 12,480 regional prosperity with 12 towns, 34 villages in play as a prosperity tier of 1. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Black Templars with 1,950 acclaim, Regulators with 1,755, Lawless with 1,365, Here with 1,365, and Vigilantes with 195 or 975. Man, I read that totally backwards. All right, most prestigious strongholds: Shojin, Zedeni, and Whalewind, all of which are ranked 4, and there are no upgraded villages in the Borderlands. First up, we're looking at the north. We have New World Order with 4,290 points on the board. Right there in the south area. The south of the north. Then in the north of the north, you have No Evil with 1,365. Cohorts in the northwest with 780. You then have only Fields with 585. That is them over on the far east. And then Buffalo Wild Wings at Nisa and Wutai, 390. Then Independence owns Zun and Gangdi, and then Creed has Bofa. Looking at the south end, you have Buffalo Wild Wings owning the Dianlu area. Deliverance with 975 owning that far south. New World Order has a few more properties here. Shotgun area. Cohorts own Chenu and Emboria. Deuce Volt grabbed Magoo. And then Independence gained Tizum. Looking at the kingdom changes, Regulators gains 7, Black Templars with 5, Here with 4, Lawless with 4, Retro with 4, Vigilantes with 4, House of Lords with 2, Midway Kings with 2, Reborn with 2, The Wild Hunt with 2, Vanguard with 2, and Saphira with 1. Looking at the aristocracy of the Borderlands, you have the regional barons, including Black Templars, Regulators, Here, and Lawless. Regional stewards include Vigilantes, Retro, Midway Kings, Reborn, The Wild Hunt, Vanguard, House of Lords, and Saphira. Looking at the race for the capital right now, New World Order is the only one in the running, 5,070. Next up, we're going to take a look at the realm economy. We had a few rising kingdoms: Ludma, Zenshin, and Baizang, all of which 1, 2, 3. Crumbling empires, well, Zedeni dropped, Sobek dropped, Whalewind went down to 4, Kochi went to 3, Ilov went to 3, Chaofeng went to 3, Platland went to 4, Asta went to 4, Nordtal went to 5, Sega Spending went to 3, Tari went to 2, Alter Westberg went to 4, Eisendorf went to 1, Cooperbach went to 3, Richlag went to 1, and Hain went to 2. A lot of fiefs burning today. Looking at the most prestigious fiefs, we have a rank 6 Steinklip. We have 6 level 5s at Das Bulwark, Drywalder, Elbogen, Grunfeld, Nortal, and Westberg. Looking at our top builders right now, Gashkia currently leads back with 200, followed by Gashki Dub with 100, Order of Valor with 100, and Here with 50. Looking at our unit kit crafting, right now Steinklip still has 2 gold kits able to be crafted, the Silidars and the Queen's Knight kits. Everything else is now purple. If you're looking for siege crafting, you are stuck in blue siegecraft land. There is nothing even close to rank 7. Now if you're looking for fief quests, head on over to Agolia for that 9,000 cowhide. You do get 6,250 player XP. Well, no, I don't think that's right. I think the Agolia ones are all wrong, guys. I'm sorry. I put them in this week. Didn't realize that they were off. I'm going to verify real quick before I tell you this is true, because I don't think it is. Alright, so Cowhide, no, it's definitely not right. It's 2,500. So your best fief quest is Nordtal, 2 barbs, 4,200. Elbogen with the 1 epic artillery for 840. And then Elbogen for the regional exotics. 100 regional exotics gives you 280. And I'll nuke those from my list so that you guys don't get confused. Alright, let's talk about new houses. None. We didn't see any new houses today, sadly. If we're looking at houses by level, there is 27 level 4 houses right now. There are 12 level 3s and 10 level 2s. Just a few houses falling behind. Looking at population changes, the Wild Hunt gained 12, Unfamous gained 7, Rubber Barons with 5, and Kitchen with 5. Looking at population decline, Lawless lost 17, Black Templars lost 9, Disciples lost 8, Midway Kings lost 8, Vigilantes lost 7, and Saphira lost 6. As for house prestige gains, Regulators gained 1,755, Lawless with 1,515. Hero with 3rd got 1,165, Retro with 1,125, Undaunted Spartans with 1,000, Vigilantes with 975, Black Templars 750, Forbidden City 600, Reborn with 585, Warriors with 550. Looking at the biggest losses tonight, Disciples lost 1,200. Weight and Salt lost 450, Undying Wolves with 400, Latin Fury with 300, Vanguard with 210, Kitchen with 150, Fulminata with 150, Rubber Barons with 150, Mortality with 150, and Saphira with 105. Looking at our top 10 houses, we have Black Templars up top, New World Order with 1,950 Prestige, Ladrian's Liege with 3,150 Seasonal Acclaim. Second place is Warriors of Not Like Us, 1,850 Prestige, Yada's Liege, Seasonal Claim with 3,400. Third place is Regulators with 1,755 Prestige, Tigriff's Liege with 2,355. Fourth place is Lawless of New World Order with 1,515 Prestige. Ragnarsson is the Liege with 1,665 Seasonal Claim. Fifth place is Here of No Evil with 1,365 Prestige. Harb is the Liege with 1,715 Seasonal Claim. Sixth place is Imperial Guard of Not Like Us with 1,250 Prestige. Esmery is the Liege with 2,650 Seasonal Claim. Seventh place is Undaunted Spartans of Animal Kingdom with 1,200 Prestige. Hailstorm is the Liege with 1,650 Seasonal Claim. Eighth place is Retro of Deliverance with 1,125 Prestige. Rakan is the Liege with 1,125 Seasonal Claim. Ninth place is Warforged of Tides of War with 1,050 Prestige. Moxie Moon is the Liege with 2,100 Seasonal Claim. Then in 10th place we have Vigilantes of Buffalo Wild Wings, 975 Prestige. Lugotrix is the Liege with 975 Seasonal Claim. That brings us around to our top 30. Go ahead and check yourself out, see where you stack up, take a picture. Moving along, we're going to check out some free agents here in the Alliance rankings. We have Disciples with 900, Reborn with 585, Vanguard with 540, Brazil with 300, Shadow Army with 150. Looking at Alliance changes, we saw I Kingdom join the High Council, Latin Fury joined Fury. Makes sense. Looking at top Alliance prestige gains, we had New World Order with 4,020. Buffalo Wild Wings with 1,215. No Evil with 1,165. Deliverance with 1,125. Tides of War with 900. Not Like Us with 700. Animal Kingdom with 550. Only Fields with 435. Dude's Vault with 435. And Hibernia with 250. Looking for prestige losses, Fury lost 150. Eclipse of Empires with 150. Creed with 105. Looking at our top alliances, New World Order with 5,220 prestige, 7,170 seasonal claim with Regulators, Black Templars, and Lawless. Second place is Not Like Us with 4,000 prestige, 8,600 seasonal claim with Infamous, Warriors, in Imperial Guard. Third place is Tides of War with 1,950 prestige, seasonal claim with 3,150, featuring Warforged, Forbidden City, and Latium. Fourth place is Animal Kingdom, 1,600 prestige, seasonal claim with 3,250 property. This features Undying Wolves, Undaunted Spartans, and Death Guard. No Evils in fifth, 1,365 prestige, 1,715 seasonal claim, featuring Speak, Hear, and See. Sixth place is Buffalo Wild Wings, 1,365 prestige, 1,515 seasonal claim. Kitchen, Vigilantes, and House of Lords makes up this alliance. Seventh place is Deliverance with 1,125 prestige, seasonal claim with 1,125. Retro and Forsaken Malam make up this alliance. Eighth place is Hibernia with 1,000 prestige, 2,200 seasonal claim, featuring Goshkia, Goshkidub, and Order of Valor. Ninth place is the High Council with 600 prestige, 1,400 seasonal claim, featuring Homegrown in Night Kingdom. And 10th place we have Eclipse of Empires, 600 prestige, 1,950 seasonal acclaim, featuring Weight and Salt and Soda's Tavern. Brings us around to our seasonal acclaim board. There you go. Not Like Us leads the pack with 8,600. New World Order with 7,170. Tides of War with 3,150. And then Animal Kingdom with 2,850. Looking at our historical board, top 5, Vanguard leads the pack, 654,000. Homegrown in second, 352,000. Goshkia with 297,000 in third. Durandon with 284,000. And Night Kingdom with 272,000. Looking at our alliance board, top 5 is Hibernia with 776,000. We don't read 588,000 in second. The High Council with 489,000. Deuce Volt in fourth with 370,000, and Maelstrom in fifth with 353,000. Looking at the renown board, you have Goshki in first, 12,925. King with 7,635 in second. Vanguard in third, 6,045. Goshki Dub with 5,000 in fourth. Durandon in fifth with 4,270. As for alliances, Hibernia leads with 26,215. Maelstrom in second, 8,410. Deuce Volt with 6,465. The High Council with 3,880. And then Half a Brain Cell with 3,870. And that pretty much rounds up our show. We're not ready to start showing casualties yet. We're going to do that midway through the season. So be sure to go to gsch.info/war report to learn more about the stream. Love to hear your feedback, and I hope you enjoyed the new intro. It's going to be there for another 3 wars, and then we'll have the Phase 3 intro. So look forward to seeing you there. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks so much for being here.